Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 8th, 2024, and this is our daily bread. The title is Renewing Our Faith in Jesus' Power. So it's from John chapter 11, verses 28 to 44, and the key verse is 44. It says, "The dead man came out, his hands and feet wrapped with strips of linen and a cloth around his face. Jesus said to them, 'Take off the grave clothes and let him go.'" After she had said this, she went back and called her sister Mary aside. "The teacher is here," she said, "and is asking for you." When Mary heard this, she got up quickly and went to him. Now, Jesus had not yet entered the village, but was still at the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews, who had been with Mary in the house comforting her, noticed how quickly she got up and went out, they followed her, supposing she was going to the tomb to mourn there. When Mary reached the place where Jesus was and saw him, she fell at his feet and said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. "Where have you laid him?" he asked. "Come and see, Lord," they replied. Jesus wept. Then the Jews said, "See how he loved him?" But some of them said, "Could not he who opened the eyes of the blind man have kept this man from dying?" Jesus, once more, deeply moved, came to the tomb. It was a cave with a stone laid across the entrance. "Take away the stone," he said. "But Lord," said Martha, the sister of the dead man, "by this time there is a bad odor, for he has been there 4 days." Then Jesus said, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" So they took away the stone. Then Jesus looked up and said, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me." When he had said this, Jesus called in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." The dead man came out, his hands and feet wrapped with strips of linen and a cloth around his face. Jesus said to them, "Take off the grave clothes and let him go." Daily bread. First, remembering Jesus' presence and power. When Jesus arrived at this scene, he wept, not because he felt sorry for the people, but because he saw how despair and hopelessness had completely consumed them. They all believed that there was no hope after Lazarus' death, even though Jesus was right there with them. He was the Son of God. There was nothing impossible for him. But all the mourners were so focused on the situation that they forgot about Jesus' power. When we have problems in our lives, many times we act just like these mourners. Imagine how it must break God's heart for us to live with such a lack of faith, forgetting who He is and what He can do. Let's remember that situations are never hopeless when Jesus is there, and He is always there. Jesus promised in Matthew chapter 28, verse 20, "And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age." Let's allow Jesus' presence to renew our faith. Second, Jesus' power overcomes death. With just one phrase, "Lazarus, come out," Jesus raised a dead man to life. That is the amazing power of Jesus' words. They prove that Jesus is the one who gives life, giving us hope and assurance that even when things seem impossible, Jesus is in control. When we face problems and don't know what to do, we might feel like there's no hope, but Jesus reminds us to trust Him, just like He told Martha. "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" The situation we face is not the problem, but our weak faith. Do you believe that God has the power to lift you up from any situation? Whether we're facing failure, disappointment, or spiritual struggles, Jesus invites us to turn to Him in prayer and trust in His power. When we trust that He can bring new life into our situation, just as He did for Lazarus, we open ourselves to experiencing His miraculous works in our lives too. Let's pray. Lord, forgive me for letting the sight of an impossible situation cause me to lose faith in You. I believe that just as You raised Lazarus from the dead, You can lift me up from any circumstance. Please help me to listen to Your words and trust in Your power. One word, Jesus' power can change any situation in my life.